Hello traders, welcome to Investoo.com's essential guide to supply and demand trading. In this lesson, we are going to teach you how to locate supply and demand zones. And to do so, we're going to go to the charts. Now, first of all, we are going to locate supply and demand zones on the charts where orders have been absorbed completely. This means that in this crude oil chart, for example, we are going to start locating, because we are in an up move, supply zones. All right? The reason we are going to start locating supply zones is because we are absorbing those sales orders, okay? And if we start right here, you can see that the first zone that we are going to be looking at is this one, okay? Now, we tested it first, then we tested it again 3 times, a 4th time, before this candle right here absorbed all those sales orders. Now, this is the first area of supply that we are going to be working for. And as you can see, this area of supply promptly becomes an area of demand. Okay? And we are going to be using this zone for our trading all over the place. This means that even though we broke with this area of supply by absorbing all those sales orders, when we absorbed those sales orders, those orders became buy orders, and this became a zone of demand. Now, if you want to be truly appreciative of the order flow in your chart, you are going to use different colors. Let's use this peach color for the area of supply, and we are going to use another color for the area of demand. Let's use a light blue for the area of demand. Okay, now this is our new area of demand. Okay, and this area has been tested now once, twice, and 3 times. So this area is going to be continually drawn on our chart. Okay, the area of supply stops when the orders or the sale orders were absorbed, and now we continue to draw it as an area of demand. We continue further, and we do so with the next zone. This zone right here. Now, let me just grab again this rectangle, the pitch rectangle, and you can see right here that this is actually a nice zone of supply. We tested it once, we tested it twice, and then we broke through it, absorbing all those sales orders. Now, what happens after that is that we started to test the same zone as demand. Why? Because those sales orders turned over and wait for the retest of the same zone as buy orders. Okay, and now we have tested it once, twice, and of course we have tested it a 3rd time right here. So basically, this is how you're going to locate your areas in your charts. Okay, and we are going to stop using those intermediate zones like this one, or again like this one, and clogging your chart with unnecessary zones. Now let's go to another one. Let's go to the Euro USD. We are in a down move, so we are looking absorption on the areas of demand, and these areas of demand are going to become supply. So we're going to start by locating this zone. Right here we have the first area, okay, that was broken. Let me just change the color of these triangles to a bisque. Okay, you can see that we have right here a very nice bullish reaction. We found buyers. This is a strong area of demand, and that was retested right here by this wick and move higher, but then it was broken. And when it was broken, this area became actually, this is the right color. The right color for the demand was blue, but it really doesn't matter, because what we're doing here is learning how to locate those zones. Okay, and now this is the zone that price is going to or might retest in the future. And if we go further, you can see that right here we have the end of a bullish candle at non-farm payrolls. Now we continue to do so, and we're going to grab this blue um, rectangle, and right here you can see that we tested it once, twice, and then we broke below. What happens here is that this is going to be the new area that is going to be tested, and we got the first test right here. Okay, now let me just change the color again on this rectangle to a bisque, or a nice peach color. Okay, this is the area that is going to be tested again. Okay, we don't know if this is going to be the actual area. We need to for this candle to finish. Okay, and right here we have the second test of the zone, and as you can see, this second test of the zone yield a nice 58 pips in profit, and this is the new area of supply. And if we go back to the crude oil zone, or the crude oil zones that we draw, you can see that this is a perfect market structure, or a perfect structure of the market in this commodity. Now, you can always find intermediate zones that are very possible, and that are very possible to be demand zones. You always need to look for this absorption candle. Okay, if you don't have an absorption candle, or an absorption or a candle that absorbs all the sell orders, in this case, or because we are going through supply, then you are not going to have a true area. And after that, you just look for the retest of the zone and draw your area of demand. And right here you have the true structure in the market of crude oil.